popping out the chat.
Bottom of the ninth, up against the odds, running out of time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not? I'm a believer, I believe. I'm a believer, I believe.
All right, guys, let me know if and when you can see and hear me. Popping up YouTube and Rumble.
Got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't shit to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a
Pop up.
you say you are. You don't think that
Live.
I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Tired from the pressure I put on myself for years. Tired from my 20s, the whiskey bottles and beers. Tired of smiling while I've
There we
been
go.
holding back tears, but I believe I
Hey, Puddle, what's up?
am here.
Jeremiah. I can hear and see you on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you.
I'm a believer. I believe. I've been told I have a death wish. No one's interested.
You're
Cold,
crushing it.
aggressive, close to hyper.
So I'm gonna throw the
Explosive with my temper. I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping.
invite.
Am I falling off? Should I give it up or put it all on pause? Let go of this
So I'll say
at home and talk to mom.
follow Discord
Instagram post with a quote about believing in yourself.
with
Slow.
link,
You don't think you're a fighter, but I
and please like the stream.
you are a liar. You say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Maybe I'm weaker, and I know I've lost before,
There we go.
but I'm a believer.
Awesome.
Nothing is impossible. I'm a believer.
So I'm really excited because they finally released that copyright cover for the Dax to Be a Man video. Really wanting to do that. You know, I wanted to share that one we did with Armando. Thought it was a really good song, a good remix. Not gonna lie, I was straight up sad. I got done with the edit, and then they said that I just couldn't release it. It would be covered. Now, did you guys see the Webby video that I did for Raw Thoughts 6? Just dropped that yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Who said you saint it? So you guys are not going to believe this. But Webby did reply to the video. So he commented on the video, which I thought was really cool. But then this morning I pop on and I got some notifications from Instagram. So Webby started following me on Instagram, which is really cool because I do not follow him on Instagram. So I gave him a follow back, and then he sent me a DM about the video. I'm not saying exactly what the DM is because I feel like it's a DM. It's just for me. But I thought it was really cool, man, that he actually reached out to follow me in a different platform and sent me a message. So I really like that. I am surprised that not that many mainstream people did a video. So I don't know if I just, for the first time in my life, was ahead of the track, so they'll get to it, or if people are just actively avoiding it. Maybe they're waiting to see if people get canceled or whooped down for, you know, sharing Webby stuff, because that could be it too. Oh, sweet. You comment on yours? Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. You said, nah, they're scared of it because of how hard Webby goes. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured that. I was just like, there's definitely a possibility just from watching the other ones that they're afraid of the smoke. Like, they don't even want it. I do think some of them are, but they might wait a little while and just test the waters and see, you know, basically the small people like us get in trouble first. But I mean, the video, I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, it's starting to pop up Raw Thoughts 6 reaction as a thing. But it's up to 145,000 views in a day, which is pretty good. I mean, for an independent artist, that's pretty good. And I'm looking down here, and it's like, there's definitely a bunch of these guys who react to the other videos. So I think they will. I think they will. They'll probably start in like the next couple weeks. But I am a little surprised. Like, there was no... Like, I have a small channel, okay? In the grand scheme of things, it's a very small channel. And I have the most viewed reaction to his video right now, like, of YouTube. That's just shocking. That doesn't even make sense. But I do feel like it's really underrated, underloved, underappreciated at the moment. So hopefully it starts to get some traction. I'm just curious if he has the culture with his fan base of encouraging watching reactions, requesting reactions, going into, you know, to work with other content creator type people, because it's a good strategy, dude. Like, it's a really good strategy for independent people. You said we had 700 people in the Tom Live the other night. I've seen people with 100K subs struggle to get that many. That's funny. That was a lot. Like, there was some hype. The internet was hyped. It's because Armando's so freaking wild, man. Like, he's so over the top. People they just can't help it. Also, just the demographic of people, like, the biggest group of people that I have follow this channel are like 35 to 70. So the most dense amount of people being on is like Sunday afternoon, like Sunday after church on the East Coast, which is exactly when those lives happen, usually. So it's like a perfect storm. What's up, Joseph Porter? LOL Wolf. I want to ask what my thought on Brandon Herrera, a.k.a. Jesus, running for Congress. I've watched like exactly one video of his, and he was talking about the $15 grease gun, and it was massively entertaining. And I just feel like somebody with a background of content creation, it's not easy. So that already shows he does more work than most politicians would do. But yeah, I think it's great. Like, what is the qualification for Congress, really? You see a lot of these people are worthless or doorknobs. So yeah, I have no problem with it. I think it's great. I'm here for like the Andrew Jackson spoil system coming soon. That's what we need. I did think it was really cool though that Webby actually addressed the copyright thing, because I had that at the beginning of the post. I was like, yeah, I checked out 4 and 5. They were requested and I liked them, and Webby commented. But most people don't comment and claim copyright on your stuff. And that happened to both videos that I did of his. And so I was just like, dude, you know, they were 2 30-minute edits, like highly edited reviews. So it'd be kind of cool if you'd hook a brother up, but whatever. And then like I moved on. And then in his comment, he's like, oh man, like it must be the distributor algorithms that just like have that copyright thing on. And he's not checking those himself. He probably has whatever those people are that would do that. So because of that, like I had, you know, thrown in like a reactor dispute on the copyright. And I literally, it's like, not only did it hit it for copyright, it then rejected my appeal for the copyright. I was like, oh, okay. So they're saying really no, you can't do it. And I was like, okay, well, if I do that twice, I got the memo. They're not sharing. And it's fine. Like some of it, sometimes it's totally worth it. Like the Jason Aldean song, made that video with Keegan, and like that's a major label, so they didn't share. It's fine, it happens. But for like a small independent artist, and Webby's on this, you know, headed up towards bigger. But like for a really small independent artist, it's like, bro, if you're gonna have somebody make content around your content and promote you, you just might want to consider sharing at least on the revenue, because it's not you paying them. So it's like someone else pays someone else to rep you and expose to your fan base. Because in my Webby video already, I've had people say, oh, I've never heard of him, I'm going to go check him out now, because they just watch what I put out. And that's kind of what the ultimate goal was, to start bringing new people from different fan bases to new artists, because you guys have more time than me to just binge through all of these awesome like Red Pill Machine people. But then I can, you know, just cross fan bases. And so people will start watching me with whatever I put out. And then, you know, the artist would hopefully want to interview with me, ask me to do their stuff, whatever, as the group gets bigger. That's the dream. Said if I could add Arcadia Smashed into Pieces into my list, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Consider it. Said it's an ethical kind of thing. Said Tom talked about the copyright issues with YouTube. YouTube automatically looks for that stuff and strikes it. Yeah, Johnny said, yeah, you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. It's hard out here on this platform. Yeah, like, I totally get it. Like I said, I've said it a million times. I totally get it. If it's somebody who's just straight up stealing your content, if they have, like, just a picture of the ocean and then your song plays, then yeah, it's like, you monetize it for you because it's really your content, and they're just, like, stealing exposure. And if it's, like, a reaction video, it's 1 minute longer than the song, I could see it. Like, I could totally see it if you're just like, dude, you didn't add anything. Like, it's really just my content. And I can see it. But if it's like an actual breakdown, then you got to like at least give a little bit of a fair use consideration, especially now that they have 3 options. It's like demonetized, monetized, or the shared monetization where you share with the creator. So if somebody has it set to shared, like automatically, like Falling in Reverse, they have it set to shared. At least they did on a couple that I did. And I was like, dude, if you're going to share, I'm going to check out more of your stuff. And I'm not going to argue with that. I went to kindergarten. I can share. Yeah, you said it does fall under fair use at that point. Yeah, like I said, if it's a straight up reaction with no pausing, no whatever, and you go through the whole thing and that's the end of the video, I could see them being butthurt and saying it's not really cool. But if you're pausing, giving input, having it as a small part of the screen, like all that kind of stuff, then I think the people need to chill out a little bit. They need to at least split. At least. And I don't think that they have to even. It's just, you got to understand if someone like me with a small channel has somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 to 1,000 requests of different things at a given time at this point, then why would I prioritize people who specifically demonetize my stuff? And if they haven't built a culture in their fan base around watching this kind of content and reaching out to people like me to make this kind of content, then I'm gonna like do all this work, put all this editing in, buy your song, do the video, any views, you're already like a smaller person, and then you're not gonna share. Like, it's just gonna get lower priority. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's not a disrespectful thing. It's just like, think about it from a business perspective. So it's like, if you're like, hey fans, check out these people's reaction to my stuff and go ask them to do it. I'm dropping a new video. Tell everyone, have them make these videos. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a really good strategy if you're an independent person. Super good. You're making Google pay your marketing budget. Like, it's such a good idea. What's up, Stephanie? Jeremiah, buffering on mine feed as well a few times. Mine's cutting out. What is going on? LOL Wolf. FTR Captain, that's what's up. Stream just reset for you. That is weird. Got my modem right here. Everything's good. Let me just open the screen here and check it out. Going to the studio. Said, have I listened to American Flags on a good car audio with bass? No, I only listened to it in my ears. Yeah, no, LOL Wolf, I really appreciate that. Hopping on as a member. Enjoy the access to probably like 45 or 50 full live streams. Crazy stuff happens in here. I don't have time to edit it all. So you get all that now. Okay, let me go into this. What the hell's going on? Says excellent connection. So are we throwing caps on that, as the young people say? Keeps freezing. Said been lurking for so long, I figured I need to catch up. Just lost the stream. Okay, I'm gonna kill it and then restart it because this is brutal. Okay, I'm gonna end it and then restart it. Dismiss.